here, we have a link to our CCG website and also some reports under quick links. So if you have reports that users use all the time, they could get to them under the quick links and not have to navigate anywhere else. So what we're going to do now is create a new dashboard and look at some of the new dashboarding features. It will prompt you to pick a template. They're just used as a guide. You can always resize and move your visualizations around as you see fit. And we'll go ahead and select a data source, which is going to be our sales data module. And the first thing I wanted to show you, since I teased it a little bit, is the new maps. And you can just we'll drag the country and revenue onto the workspace, and it automatically knows to make a map and to use the new version of the map. And then I also wanted to add quantity to my point size. And with the blues, could be a little hard to see here with the colors I chose, but I can change the style of the map as well. With one click, make it look a little bit different. And for the purposes of the demo, just so you guys can see the best, I'll go ahead and hide the legend. And you'll see too that I can pan around in here. I can zoom in, and as I zoom in, you see the countries and the provinces and the streets and things here. So that's new. So depending on the detail of your data, if you're only looking at the United States or one state, then it will already default to be in a closer view there. And then with the template, you can drag it over the blue square and it will automatically pop in and fill that grid. Now, that was one way of doing it, where you drag and drop your data items onto the template, but you can also, if you know what visualization you want, you can select it from the visualization toolbar and it will pop out here for you to add your data to as well. So let's do some product line revenue analysis for the last couple of years. And since I used some blue shades in my map, I want to change the palette that I'm going to use here. And we'll bring that into our dashboard as well. So from here, we can take a look at those navigation groups that we were talking about earlier. Can you guys see the bottom, that in the back? Okay, cool. So you have the ability to drill down or to navigate. So when we go into navigate, you see a traditional hierarchy that you would imagine here: product line, product type, product. Well, there's a second one created. So when I click the arrow over, I'm given the other option of the drill down path, which is a little bit more non-conventional: product line to order method to retailer type, and so on. And so I felt like a little bit of an infomercial when I was practicing this, because I wanted to say, but wait, there's more. Because not only can you just pick different navigation paths, but you can also jump around in here. So if you select retailer type, it will take you down 2 places. So you can really customize where you want to go with just a few clicks. And then you still have the capability of drilling up and down using these buttons as well. And then these, of course, will filter one another on the dashboard, everything that's on here. And another thing that they have added is the ability to easily clear your filters. So if this little filter icon is shaded in dark blue, then it means that there's filters applied. And let's say you've been having a lot of fun digging around, really getting into the meat of the data on your dashboard. You're like, well, now I can't remember how to get back to the beginning. Now you can just easily clear, thank you, you can just easily clear out those filters from your visualization. So the last thing I wanted to show you here, and it's fairly simple, because in addition to the charts and graphs and maps you can put onto your dashboard, you can also just do a list or a crosstab. So in this case, we'll look at some retailer analysis and see how they did with their planned revenue against their actual revenue. And it creates this crosstab for us. And we can drop this in and then make it a little bit bigger here. But I don't know how many times you guys have done it, but I know I've been in reporting tools and you scroll down in your crosstab and you lose your headers, right? Or you scroll over to the right and you lose these guys. Well, no longer will that happen in Cognos Analytics. These are now automatically pinned. So even here you can see I've have cut off a little bit on the side. I have the ability to scroll, and I'm not losing my row and column headers here.